everyone. As promised, I will be doing a recipe for you using our Tupperware stack cooker. So this is the stack cooker. We have a lid that can double as a plate to cook on. I'll show you after. We have a colander so that when you cook any type of meat or anything that you want to drip off, it can drip off into another pot or another pan. We have the 1.7 liter and we have the 3 liter casserole. So the first thing that I'll do is the rice from the recipe. And in the rice, I'll take the larger of the casserole dishes. I'll put 1.5 cups of rice with 3 cups of water. Give it a quick stir. And then I'll take the next section and place it on top. So in a few moments, I'll just press pause, and in a few moments, I'll show you all the ingredients for the peanut butter chicken. Okay, so I cut up the chicken and I put it into the smaller of the casserole, and I made a little hole in the middle for now because I'm going to put all of the ingredients in there, stir it. And what I've learned is that a microwave will only cook about 2 inches in from each side of the bowl. So I'm going to leave the middle hollow for now, seeing it's the first time I use this and it's the first time I do this recipe. I want to make sure that my chicken is cooked right through. So I'm adding my chicken broth and I'm using my can opener, which is one of the products that people love the most from Tupperware. It's actually one of the reasons that I bought the kit, the presenter or the business kit when I started. So it goes all the way around and then it actually keeps its seal. You have to take the can opener and use the tip right here to lift it off. And what happens is that it actually removes the glue so that there's no sharp edge all the way around your can. So it calls for 1 cup. So what I do is I actually use the broth, make sure that it's 1 cup or so. I'll pour it in right away. This is the hoisin. This is the peanut butter, which I heated up before. I'm adding chili flakes because we like ours a little bit hotter or spicier, not hotter. This is my ginger and my garlic. So you all know the chopper because I've showed it before. And I add green peppers, not just the onions, but some green peppers, and I already chopped them up in this. So again, it's just like the other chopper, it's just bigger. Spatula is also an item in the kit when I bought it, and it also came with this chopper. There we go. Just give you a quick, you can see that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the cover, and instead of using it the traditional way with the dome part upwards, I'm going to put it so that the dome is inwards because I'm going to make my apple crumble on top. And from what I hear, which we're testing it out today, none of the flavors will actually mix because they're sealed. Each time I put a lid or a piece on, it's sealed what's underneath. So none of the onion or the peanut butter taste will go into the apple crumble, and nothing from the bottom pan will mix in either. So I'm going to pause again and I'll come back with the apple crumble recipe to put on top, and we'll put it in the microwave. So I cut up the apples, and what I did was that I added raisins just because I like that. Instead of using 7-Up to keep the apples from browning, I'm going to use lemon. And I'm using my zest and press. So what you do is you put the lemon in towards the holes, and I just kind of shove it in to make sure that it doesn't pop off once I start. And I give it a good squeeze, and out of my half of the lemon I get quite a bit of juice. and I kind of shift it and do it a second time. There we go. And so that's what my lemon looks like afterwards. Turned inside out and all the juice out. I made the crumble here with the cup of oats, brown sugar, and flour. And afterwards I'm going to put the cinnamon and vanilla seasoning on top. I started the meat and the rice for 10 minutes because the recipe took 20 and this only takes 10, so I started it. So it's already 10 minutes in. I put my apple mixture on top. I'm going to add the crumble carefully without spilling too much of it. I'm going to make a bit of a mess here. I'm just going to spread it out a bit. And I'm going to take my seasoning and just kind of put it over the edge. Here and across the top. And that's it. I'm going to put this back into the microwave for another 10 minutes, and then I'll show you what each piece looks like individually when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back right away because I wanted to show you when I opened up the microwave after the 20 minutes, I realized that the rice wasn't quite ready yet, neither was the apple crumble, but the chicken was. So I'm just going to show you. I took the actual piece out of the Tupperware, and here is the peanut chicken. And so it's cooked perfectly through. I checked first to make sure that the chicken was all cooked through. So this took about 20 minutes on high, and it's ready to go, and it's very delicious. So I took it out right away, and I put the other parts back in the microwave for another 5 minutes so that they can be cooked through, and I'll show you the final product after. It's about done. Okay, so here's the final product. Here's the apple crumble, the rice,